Today we're going to be playing a deck that I have vocally been not so fond of, but when it's the best thing you can do in Standard right now, you gotta try it once. Listen guys, when it's the best thing to do, it's the best thing to do. And today I wanted to try out the best thing to do, which is, in my opinion right now, kind of floating around Standard, is this idea between the Innkeeper's Talent and Vraska. It's a combination that I've verbally have been against for a little while, and it's just something I haven't been super fond of. I find it to be pretty annoying because of how simple it is to set up. I really like these combinations where you can surprise one-shot your opponent out of nowhere. It's a really cool trick, don't get me wrong. I just feel like it's too easy to get there, and I feel like there should be a little bit more pushback with it. But today we're trying that Innkeeper's Talent with the Vraska, but we made this a full-on Abzan Planeswalker list with a splash of blue, which you're not going to see any blue here in the lands other than Plaza of Heroes, because we are trying out Urza as well. So we've got two of the Urza and two of the Mightstone Weakstones, which I'm hoping can add a little bit of spice and flavor today. We don't hit the melding. I don't believe. I recorded this a few days ago, but this is a really cool combo that if you can get the meld, it is so freaking sweet, because if you can come in at full double the amount of loyalty at 14 loyalty, you can ult an Urza, which honestly I've never seen anyone do. So super fun list. And of course we got Ren and the Liliana, because these are two things that you're going to constantly be bringing back in from the graveyard. Once you've ulted the Ren, you can keep bringing back in Liliana, ulting the Liliana a bunch of times, and the opponent won't be able to do anything. And then on top of that, we've got Archangel Elspeth, which also has an ultimate that can bring back permanents of mana value 3 or less, which is a lot of our really important pieces. So it's a super fun list. Kaya on the top end is pretty ridiculous. And it's just a really easy deck to get to the Standard ladder with, because there's not a whole lot of things you can do about Planeswalkers right now. It's pretty tough. You know, Get Lost is a really good card in the mirror matchup, because you just want to be blowing up these talents as well as Planeswalkers. But anyways, it was fun. I mean, it was definitely awesome, and it's a very good deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And yeah, we'll see you at the end. Peace out, guys. All right, guys, I cave, and I'm going to try out the Planeswalker Innkeeper combo today. Hopefully we can add a little bit of variety and a different look to this with, you know, adding in different colors and different style Planeswalkers. But yeah, this deck is, it's arguably one of the most powerful things you can do in Standard. So if you can't beat them, join them, you know what I mean? The opponent's playing some tokens potentially here. How do we feel about that? I don't feel too much about it. I've got the Urza, which can lead into a cheaper Sunfall. Do I really want to run my Urza out to get taken out by Sunfall though? Not ideally. Sunfall definitely going to be a very important spell here though. All right, pass the turn. We're probably going to hit a Get Lost here on something pretty good. The 4-drop slot for Rabbits is really good. Let's see if they've got the, I think it's like the War Leader. What's the card's name? It's the 4-mana bunny. That's a good card. That's a good target for the Get Lost. Do they have another? They do not. Okay, so we're taking 2 here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Only taking 2, down to 17. We're holding them off pretty well here. They might use these tokens. They do. And they find enchant creature can't attack or block. That's a pretty worthless card in my opinion for our build, which is good. All right, we get this down for sure, right? I mean, seems like the right play. And of course my lands tap wrong. Okay, awesome. We were hoping to pump that up by 1, but our lands decided that they are going to tap incorrectly, which I guess in this case, because they had to Get Lost, worked out. That worked out okay. All right, say goodbye to your field. See you later. Hop to it. Ready to go again, are we? Ready to roll again. Let's go ahead and play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just play this. Let's play this. Let's bring out you. And then bring this up.
Must fight back.
Seems good. Pass a turn. Seems good enough. And then Vraska can go ahead and proliferate the board. Dealing 3 damage to one of these. That's fine. And a bunny corn. Fantastic. I'm okay with whatever they decide to do here. I guess I forgot to attack with my land last turn, didn't I? I sure did. I mean, not giving him a chance to triple block, though, I guess could be an argument as to why you shouldn't have swung there, but I still think it was the right call to swing through. All right, going face and ignoring the Ren. Kind of a bold strategy there, Cotton. That's something. That is something. I think the right play here, though, is to get this down. Take out the bunny corn, bring up another land, potentially. So if I play this for 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'd have to play it for 5. Play it for 5. Take out this. Bring this up to play some defense for us.
My voice beckons to all worlds.
Seems right. They might send both rabbits over to Vraska, which is honestly fine. They can do that if they choose to do so. I'll just block one of them. My creature lands have hexproof, so that enchantment's just not going to be able to get the job done for them. Oh, okay.
Defiance never dies.
Okay.
With us.
I respect it. I respect it. Ooh, that's also really good. Okay. Things are looking okay. Yeah, let's just do it. Sunfall the board. Sunfall the board. We've got Elspeth for some lifelink bodies, which is cool. The opponent says banner, choose a creature type, they get 1/1, they add mana. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we tap this for green. Alright. Definitely pump this up by 1. Play the Urza. Urza has ward 1, but it's probably going to get taken out by the enchantment there. Yep. Alright. Can I activate its abilities? Enchanted creature can't attack or block. They go ahead and exile it. Seems good. That also seems pretty darn good, I'm not gonna lie. There's so many things I can do here, but let's just have some fun, man. We came here for some fun, right? We came here for some fun and some auto wins. Elspeth can go. The game's already over. I've got Vraska in hand here, so it's gonna be a GG's. Yep, GG's. We had the Vraska, which was gonna get the one-shot kill anyways, which not a huge fan of that. Hopefully we can showcase a few more planeswalkers and what they could do, but that'll do it, man. All right, I get to go first with a phenomenal looking hand here. Man, if I can get the Urza to meld, that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing. If we can get that combo. Has anyone ever seen Urza meld and then alt? That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. I want to see that thing alt. Looks like the opponent might be mono black discard. I really hope not. Ironically, opponent's name is Don't Use a Copy Deck, fool. Let's see how unique this mono black discard deck turns out to be. All right, let's get down Ren here. I am gonna minus the Ren because I need to make sure I hit some land drops.
Search past the walls of this realm.
What's it gonna be? I do like that we have some card advantage here with the Might Stone, Weak Stone. Also some discard of our own here is kind of good. Legions to Ashes, all right.
So many screams.
All right then. Another Get Lost. I mean, it's cool, but it's not what I want to see. I'm going to go ahead and minus again. Oh, there we go.
A small gift.
There we go. There we go. Now we're working with something here. Kaya and Elspeth both in the graveyard. Another Legions to Ashes.
My soul.
Is that any permanent? Non-land permanent opponent controls? Okay. I'm gonna go for it. See what happens. Hopefully they don't have another Legions to Ashes. That'd be pretty bad. Get Lost, though, is definitely on the menu, isn't it? Alright, so the opponent's deck is turning out to be a little bit more, you know, unique than I thought it would be, so good on them. It's got some life gain elements to it. I mean, I don't think you can beat doing this, right? Because we've got the Liliana now for the alt. Except we don't. Well, that's fine though. We got Might Stone, Weak Stone, which can take out the bat. So it's up to them on what they want to take here. Either way, we've got a removal spell for the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only going to leave me 1 mana open though to play something. So hopefully it's not going to get taken by another bat. A third bat is crazy, by the way. Shuffler seems to be going crazy over on that end. Let's see what they end up keeping on top here, if anything at all. They get a land. All right. So they have blue in their deck, huh? I am going to go with Sunfall, actually, over the Might Stone, Weak Stone, because Might Stone, Weak Stone can draw us cards, too, and I'm hoping we can utilize that. All right. Oh, another Deep Cavern bat coming back here, guys. Well, did I exile all of them or just... Yeah, no, they definitely have some in the graveyard here. How annoying. 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. Letting me keep the Liliana is one of the craziest things I've seen. All right, I mean, sure. Thank you for the alted Liliana.
A fight? And you think that you'll see your life flashing before your very eyes? Good.
All right, let's see how they do that, because I really, really want back my Might Stone, Weak Stone here. I don't think we're going to get it, but you never know. Liliana alt very easily here because of the Innkeeper's talent, which is ridiculous. Okay, they keep their bat. You got it, pal. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, game over. It's game over. We're at 20 life right now. The opponent has yet to chip away at our life total at all. They're down to just 1 creature, 3 lands, and 3 cards in hand. We're about to be able to play anything we want from our graveyard. And yeah, I don't think they're gonna have an answer for another Liliana alt. I really don't. I thought maybe a Legion's there to kill my talent would have been the answer they needed, but they don't get it. Now we get to Liliana alt every single turn. And yeah, that does it. GG's. A Liliana alt every turn is something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, so I get it. All right, we're off to a phenomenal start, but like I said, I do think this is one of the best decks you could be playing in Standard right now. A version of this, at least some sort of Golgari version of this. Another Urza can go. Opponent doesn't play anything here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. Actually, I do need more lands. I've been known to throw away my 5th land drop and then never finding it again, so we'll see. Liliana minus, because it's just very, very clean of an answer.
When I win, sacrifices must be made.
And we get down a 3-3, and they want to commit some crimes here. I'm going to go ahead and drop what? Urza?
Don't overthink things.
Yeah, I'll drop Urza. Urza's unplayable for a little while, which is why I'm dropping it. I'll do this, and I will kill you before you have the chance to play anything from your graveyard. And a Shieldred, okay. Seems good to me. Vraska can come in, take out the Shieldred, give him another treasure. Go for the throat is pretty much useless. Let's go here. Here.
Cannot be broken.
And I mean, yeah, things are looking really good for us right now.
We all have things we gather.
Looking really, really good. They throw away a persistence, which is crazy because you're only 1 land away from being able to cast it. And then you can get everything you want back from the graveyard. That would have been a tough one for most people to deal with. Unfortunately for them, I would have been able to blow it up. But that's weird that they throw that away there. All right, I get to go first with another phenomenal starting looking, a phenomenal hand, I should say. This looks really good. Opponent's on mono red? No, lizards. Lizards. Whenever you attack with 1 or more lizards, deals 1 damage to target opponent. We got to kill that before it attacks into us, because they're probably going to pre-drop any creatures, try to deal 1 damage. Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. Okay. This is not what I thought it was. Usually the lizard wants to try to attack, deal that 1 damage, and then they drop the Rakdos lizard, you know, getting excess mana and kind of going crazy by dropping their entire hand. Liliana might die here, just FYI, because the opponent is running things with haste, we just saw, so could be otters. I don't know. I don't really ever see these 2 cards paired together, so very strange. Could have burn spells too, you never know. This could end up being a pretty weird one to try to beat. Planeswalkers though, man, they're so oppressive right now. It is really hard to beat Planeswalkers, so I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of wins today, man. But it could take something as weird as this deck to take us out. We'll see. Opponent uses up the map, that's fine. Do they keep it on top? I kind of hope they do. I don't really fear that card too much. No, they throw it away. All right, well, we know the opponent is going to have to attack the Liliana here. And then we play Vraska to minus on the mage. All right, they get a land.
I knew this was a waste of time.
4 damage to my face, 1 damage to a creature. I'll take the 4. I don't have a creature though. Cut down would normally be pretty good here, but not in this case. All right, we're taking that out. Not gonna allow them to pump that up any further because you know they're working off of some pump stuff, so. Return target creature an opponent controls to the owner's hand. If a gift was promised instead, that target. Okay. Ugh, they got a shock for the Vraska. That's tough. Another land is good. We are getting closer now to the Kaya. I need one more land for the Kaya to come down. Cut down still very solid here against this opponent. We've seen a lot of small creatures. Kaya is going to be a game changer if I can get it down and start drawing some cards. That's fine. Unfortunately for them, they are not going to get this off. They do have one more card in the hand here, which could pump up their mentor, I guess. If it's big enough, it'll work. Oh, it's a shore up. Okay. That does work. And they send away another creature here. A playable card that's not a land. So it's kind of surprising. Liliana minus is clutch. Very clutch. I was hoping for a land there, but I'll take that instead. That works too. Did they accidentally scry themselves into a land? That's what I'm hoping for. And they could end up one-shotting us here with things like this invasion because it dealt 4 to my face directly. So there's a chance they could have just won the game here. We'll see. But if I can get the Kaya down next turn, I could start gaining 3 life a turn. We'll be okay, but... So I guess in hindsight, attacking the face there was actually pretty smart. That's pretty close. Oh, and we got the Kaya. Let's go. Very, very close, but no cigar for the opponent. Still possible, though. They could still top deck that Ragatha, which would be insane. GG's, let's go. Oh, they were so close. I respect it, man. They were very, very close. Scary. All right, we got the early Innkeeper's Talent with a cut down. Sure. I'm telling you guys, I think we could easily ride this thing into Mythic. This has got to be one of the best things out there right now. This and Rabbits are my 2 favorite. Well, Rabbits are my favorite, and then this one would be just if I felt like grinding and picking up a bunch of wins. I do need more lands, though. Hopefully this doesn't bite me in the butt later. I may have to minus with the Wren. That's good. Here we go. Minus with the Wren.
I will give you all the time.
Got more lands. We love that.
Rot and rebirth.
I don't think cut down's gonna be too relevant. It could be though. It could be bats. We've seen bats. That's an interesting choice. Well, it's not a choice. It's their build, but that's gonna help us out a lot, I think. Do I go for this? I think so.
You must fight back.
All right, we get the second Innkeeper's Talent down post-combat. That way we get that damage through. And then we can start alting our Planeswalkers as soon as we pump up this last talent here. And then, I mean, Liliana alts all day long. Seems like a plan. Sheesh, man, this is gonna be crazy. We've got everything we could ever want here. And if they mill me out here, there's a chance that we go with the Archangel alt as well. We can get all of our 3 mana permanents back on the field if they hit like Lilianas and Wrens. They steal one of our lands. They surveil away one of their lands. Definitely going level 3 here. Yeah, I'm gonna plus this. Because it goes to 5, right? So I think a plus there is totally fine. Getting very close to being able to alt it. Seems good. Now this is where it gets really tough on the opponent here. Unless they can, if they can answer my enchantments, yes. I was gonna say, if they can answer my enchantments, we're kind of cooked. And they do. Good on them. Good on them. That's a little frustrating. I can blow it up though. It's all good. I just hope they don't find too many of those. So let's blow that up. Let's just play Liliana out this time.
No more distractions.
I don't think we're gonna need to cut down.
I'm tired of your secrets.
We're almost to the ult here on the Ren.
My voice beckons to all worlds.
Thank you. You say nice, but do you have another temporary lockdown?
You don't.
Exile this. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all other permanents. Wow. That's pretty good. Well, they do have to give up their Realm Breaker, I guess. That's pretty good for us.
Fine. I'll take my zombies.
I think we got
and
the
leave.
better of that exchange. All right, let's get down to Vraska and get moving here. Opponent's actually a pretty good matchup for us. Like, they're doing a pretty darn good job here of answering all of the problems. I think they're a very unique build that does a pretty good job of answering these Planeswalker builds. Another Sylax is crazy. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and do this again. Let's see if they're willing to blow the board up again. I'm sure they are. Kaya is sweet. Kaya's very sweet. All right, we got to give up 1 land here. All right, so they search up their Kaya. We've also got a Kaya. I have to choose 6 to keep. Okay, I'm keeping you, you, and you. Ooh, that's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That kind of stinks that we lose out on the ability to play our Kaya this turn, because if they beat us out there with another Kaya of their own, that could be seriously problematic for us. Because if we play this out, let's say we play this out, right? And then we put a 1 counter on it and they hit a land drop. They play their Kaya, they're just going to steal this. This is actually really bad. The fact that we missed the land drop there is pretty bad. I'm still gonna play it because if they do want to take it with the Kaya here, that's fine. I'll just minus with the Liliana, but that is just frustrating how well that worked out for them if they get a land here. Man, we've got a good game here ahead of us, guys. This is a really tough matchup. Like, a lot of back and forth. I love to see it. They didn't hit a land drop, so... Oh my gosh, dude. I can't get around that thing. How many of these are you gonna draw into? Oh man, that's annoying. That is brutally annoying. And they play another land, which is kind of weird, because... Why would you do that when you're planning on blowing up the board again? What do I do here? What do I do here, guys? Oh, man. I don't really want to invest any more into the board, so let's just get this up to the max level. Let's double up on the counters we place onto this. That's highly unfortunate. The opponent clearly has a kill spell here. Well, I mean, I don't know what their hesitation is here. I'm gonna put 4 counters on it there, and another 2 counters from the innkeeper. So if you're gonna kill it, I definitely would do it. All right, fair enough. Just another solid answer from the opponent there. And they play out the Kaya, okay. Willing to give up the Kaya here if you pull the trigger on the Silax.
First you, then your ghost.
All right, well, let's just not give them an easy choice here. Let's just go ahead and take the Liliana. Man. We really want them to pull the trigger on this so it gets rid of their own Kaya. Yeah, I think the best way to do that would be to get this down. Just minus that.
Get in my way, tend to. One of your friends has to leave.
Plus this. Another land is not a bad thing because the Silax may go off here, and if it does, we want to hit a land drop so we can get into Kaya. Oh my gosh. All right, that'll do it, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure that's it for us. I mean, we do have the Kaya. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's just a weird and tough matchup for us. All right, they steal my Kaya before they trigger theirs, so I mean, but that's cool. Draw a card, proliferate. They need 4 mana to trigger that. They draw 2, allowing me to scry. Okay, land can go. 20 cards left on top of my deck. How do we want to go about this? How do we want to go about this? We plus this for 1.
Don't overthink things.
Okay. Take this to 3. Attack into the Vraska. Play my Kaya. Now I'll draw 2 cards.
When evil threatens them, I'll keep watch.
Get Lost is really good here for the Vraska removal. I don't think this is winnable, guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think it's winnable at this point. The opponent's milled out so many of my cards too with the early on Realm. And then also the Behold the Multiverse. So I'm pretty close to running out of cards here compared to them. And then on top of that, they've just drawn into 3 of these Silaxes, which has really been the win con for them here. We'll give this up. They seem to just be ignoring the Silax now, though, not paying any mind to sweeping the board, so I think we'll be okay on that front. But all right, so the opponent goes and flips over the Shieldred, which is not a great idea for them if you really think about it, because I can steal that now. Yeah, that's actually so good for us because we can steal that with our Kaya, take out their Vraska with our Get Lost. That may force the opponent though into just shoot. They proliferated. That's pretty cool. That might force. Oh wait, discard 3 cards. Oh no, 3 cards. Okay, we're stealing it, and then we want to play our own Vraska, do the same thing they just did, so I'm gonna have to get rid of both of these. That's tough. That's tough. Sheesh. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Their time's almost up.
That's mine.
Time for your spirit.
You're gone.
Your day will come. Flesh.
All right. I'm gonna proliferate it now. Say goodbye to 3 of your cards.
Patience. You will win.
And then say goodbye to your last card in hand.
Drop it.
All right, seems like we forced them into a situation here where they're gonna have to use the Silax, but it's not great either way you look at it. I'm gonna be out of pretty much any plays to do here.
That's it. You got it.
We're just gonna keep going back and forth on this, which is kind of funny. They take out my Vraska, fair enough. And then attacking into my Kaya more than likely here. Oh wow, no, not attacking my Kaya, letting me steal it again. But it doesn't do me any good. Doesn't do me any good if I steal it though, because then this Kaya I can't target. So stealing it's no good. I'm gonna have to just kill it normally here. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2. 11 cards left. It's not looking good, guys. It's just not looking good. 9 cards left. Do I have another Might Stone, Weak Stone available? I do not. How many Wrens do I have? 1, 2, 3. All of my Wrens are gone. All my Wrens are dead. Push me to the edge. Okay, this is brutal.
Sacrifices must be made.
All right. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'll do this then.
I don't take kindly to evil overlords.
That'll force them to minus with the Kaya and take out my Liliana. That at least stops them from being able to draw cards off their Kaya, you know what I mean? So there's value there.
Next, a delay.
What a weird
Nothing
game.
more.
What a weird game we've got here, huh? Are you gonna do it? Oh, I thought maybe they were gonna do that there. Okay, let's go draw.
I don't move.
Man, this is such a yikes. The last cards in my deck just aren't it, man. They are just not what you're looking for here. All right, what can you do, man? What can you do? They draw.
Gotta think on my feet.
Don't need that. 4 cards that we don't know about right now. And that'll do it. That will unfortunately be the end of us, guys. Just not enough juice left. Not enough juice. I cannot believe Karn Silax was the card that did it too. That's the one card that did it for them. All right. We may end up just conceding here in a second. I just want to see what these last 3 cards were. I don't really have an idea of what they could have been. Might be Liliana. That's not great though. It would have been great if I, you know, drew it with that to alt right away, but they steal it from us, which means they're gonna get double the counters. It's got Menace. All right, let's see what our last card is before we hang this one up. It's a cut down. Yikes. Well, we gave it our best shot all the way through. It was just one of those weird matchups, man. They were definitely prepared, and they found what they needed. Had they, you know, not found a third Silex there, we might have had a shot. I had to play around that so much, and it was making me nervous, but good on them, man. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and yeah, I appreciate you for making it this far into the video. It means a lot to me. Tomorrow we will have another deck list for you. We've already got some in the pipeline that I'm super excited to bring you, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, we're climbing to Mythic, man. We're feeling good right now, and we've got some pretty cool lists to show you guys this week. But thank you, I appreciate it. I know I wasn't really fond of this build previously. I wanted to try it out though, and hopefully added a bit of spice in there that maybe you know, maybe weren't thinking of before, that can kind of build on and going forward make it a little bit different. Who knows? But that's the idea, and I hope you guys appreciate it. But with that being said, I'm out of here. Huge thank you and shout out as always to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So huge shout out. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting me monetarily every single month. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So thank you guys. Appreciate you for everything you do for me. But that does it, man. I am out of here, and I will see you tomorrow with another video and a live stream. See you guys there. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.